My friends, the Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Mark. Jesus said to his disciples, "Be watchful, be alert. You do not know when the time will come. It is like a man traveling abroad. He leaves home and places his servants in charge, each with his own work, and orders the gatekeeper to be on watch. Watch, therefore. You do not know when the Lord of the house is coming, whether in the evening, or at midnight, or at cockcrow, or at the morning. May he not come suddenly and find you sleeping. What I say to you, I say to all, watch." The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
Good morning. And Happy New Year. And for those of you who don't recognize that, you weren't paying attention to Dan's homily last night when he told you that the church's New Year starts on the first Sunday of Advent. We ended our 2017 Sundays of worship last week with a feast day called the Feast of Christ the King. And my family actually feasted last weekend on Thanksgiving leftovers. So today we're celebrating the church's New Year. The season of Advent starts today. It's a time of watching and waiting, of preparing ourselves for the coming of our Messiah. Most of us use this time to decorate our houses and bake the cookies and wrap the gifts and the presents for our family and friends. We use this time of Advent to get ready to celebrate the 2,000 plus year birthday of Jesus, the infant in the manger, and Mary and Joseph's long travel to Jerusalem. In about a month, we'll be celebrating another New Year, the New Year for the calendar that we currently use for legal and secular dates. And we have rituals surrounding that New Year also. I'll remind you what they might be. Traditionally, we use that time to review our past year and to make solemn promises for the new year called New Year's resolutions. We promise to exercise more and eat better, maybe swear a little less. We promise to get along better with our obnoxious relatives and to not think too badly about those idiots that have political thoughts that are different than ours. And some of these resolutions we might even keep. But these are good traditions. And it's a good idea to review the last year and see where we were, where we are, and where we're going. And maybe make some plans for some corrections in our life. After all, who among us would not benefit from adjusting our diet or exercising more, or maybe becoming more involved in our community? In fact, these secular traditions are probably just what we should be doing during the church's New Year of Advent. What better time than Advent to stop and review our last year in a spiritual context? Maybe we should think about this both as an individual, but also think about our communities. Where was I, or where are we in our relationship with God? Where were we this time last year? And where are we now? Where do I want to go in that relationship with God? And what do I have to do to get there? Do I need to come to Mass more often? Maybe join a Bible study or a prayer group? Could I benefit from doing some volunteer work, maybe at the hospital or the food bank or ARC or some other such place that could use my services? Could we individually or as a community spend more time in prayer or reading spiritual books? Would a spiritual director challenge each of us to maybe grow in our faith? How has the last year been for you spiritually? Are you in a good place? Or is there a need for some New Year's resolutions? And how about our faith community or the village where you reside? Where are we? Where are we going as a community? What can we do to make life better for all of us? During Advent, the church calls us to be watchful as we wait for the Lord. We prepare to celebrate the birthday of Jesus and his first coming with decorations and Christmas tree. But we need to be mindful, prepared. We need to be watching and waiting for his second coming. Paul tells us that we're not lacking in any spiritual gifts as we wait. We have the gifts. We just need to use them. Mark's gospel passage for today, we hear, be watchful. Be alert, for you do not know when the time will come. And so as we're cleaning and decorating, are we also cleaning up our hearts? As we prepare ourselves in our homes for hospitality to friends and family, are we preparing for the Lord? It's a new year. It's time to review the last one. Time to make some new resolutions, to prepare, and to be on the watch for Jesus.